We're back, everybody.
With more chained echoes.
We are with Glenn.
Oh, I will be right back, I guess.
Oh, I guess I will do then.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, where are we at? Map-wise. I need more mountain bibbies, more hidden caves. Win an encounter against Medusian Vipers without using any skills. Fuck. These fucking things are annoying. I think I stumbled upon... Oh, no. That's not what I thought it was. Weak to wind. Break his arms! Holy crap, this thing is tanky. Found some hidden loot. Legends of the hidden loot. Okay, can't go any further up that side. Those water flies look an awful lot like mimics when they're asleep. Armor break. Fight me! Yeah, now that Glenn has the attack down skill, I think single enemies are going to be super easy to handle. At least this is what I am hoping. Alright. Climb. Alright, fall down and now climb back up. Because I am the princess. And the princess can do as she likes. Alright, so that's where that takes me. Climb. Getting a good look there, Glenn, my boy. Go over there. I think anywhere around here. Okay. Sky armors. Sky armors? These are X300P models. That's unbelievable. They are the most recent models produced by MRC. They have double the horsepower of the previous model and use less fuel at the same time. This is the biggest generational jump between models since the P100 series. Look how smoothly their joints twist before changing directions. It's beautiful. Your passion does you credit. What are you, some kind of fucking nerd? Ah! Look over there! They're mobilizing for war. How horrible. Lord Gustav Reimeyer is allied with Terran. We should steer a wide berth around this village. Reimeyer? I've heard that name only recently. Lord Gustav is Rob's father. He is the son of an earl? That explains a lot. Do not speak ill of him. He has gone through much. Sorry, you seem to know him well. During the war, Lord Gustav rebelled against my father, but he was quickly put in his place. Rob was taken as a ward to the royal castle. There he grew up with me. A life as a hostage. He was the son of an earl, but he was not treated any better than a court maid. That must have been very painful for him. I'm sorry, I didn't know, nor do I care. You are awfully often sorry for something. Don't be. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. Oh, boo-hoo, little fancy prissy man was treated like a commoner. Boo fucking who. Fucking leave your ass in the fucking woods. I don't like Rob.
He's kind of he's a jerk anyway, so it's like, whatever, man.
Avoiding all these monsters is taking us a long time. True, but we stand no chance against most of them in battle. I'm sorry for not being much help. What are you talking about? Without you, I would have never dared to cross these mountains. Glenn, are you alright? Let's set up camp. The sun is setting anyway. Big moon. Super moon. Mighty mega moon. Hey, I know it's none of my business, but what do you plan to do about your brother? Mathai seems to have confirmed that Prince Frederick ordered the murder of Lady Parnella. Mathai is a liar. I do not believe a word he says. Don't get me wrong, Glenn. I'm not some naive girl who, despite all the evidence, thinks her brother is innocent. I know him better than any other person in the world, and I know exactly what he is capable of. And it's not little. But that does not mean that he gave the order in this case, nor does that mean that I cannot prevent a war by talking to him. I need to see the bigger picture with my own eyes and not betray my brother based on the statement of someone who tried to murder me. You're right. Who else would you trust but your own family? To see the bigger picture, that was also the reason why I fled the castle. You can't understand what it's like to watch the world only on the horizon while you sit idly in the bay window of a tower. You don't know what it's like to be locked up behind walls all your life. Actually, I know that only all too well. You do? The city where I came from was a huge prison. It was a giant pit in the ground, some rotten buildings built in mud with high walls around them. The guards opened the gates, threw the prisoners inside, and closed the gates behind them. They did not care what happened inside. The law of the strongest ruled in there, and if you were strong, hardworking, had a lot of luck, you were sold as a slave and could leave the city. Are you talking perchance about Golgotha? Yes, I was born behind the walls, the son of a prisoner. You said you could only see the world only on the horizon? I couldn't even do this. I didn't even know what the horizon looked like. People talked about it, but I could not imagine it. Surrounded by walls, all I knew was the sky above me and the mud beneath my feet. You are a survivor from Golgotha. I did not know that. I'm sorry. How foolish of me. You couldn't have known. After the Jadar Exodus, I was freed and joined the Band of the Iron Bull. Being in prison for such a large portion of my life is probably the reason why I enjoy flying sky armors so much. Up there, I feel free. I can look beyond every mountain, behind every wall. But now the troop is no more. When we reach Terran, I will see to it that you are generously rewarded. You could use this as capital to start over. That is Kylian's most sincere wish, but if I were to choose, then... Tell me. Back during the battle in Windshire, I was the center of the explosion that engulfed it. Wait, you were in the middle of it? But how did you survive? That's a good fucking question. I don't know. The explosion pulverized buildings, killed people, vaporized water, and melted skin. But both Kylian and I, we didn't have the slightest scratch. The cause of the explosion was... It looked like a grimoire. Not the magic tomes, mind you, but these crystal stones they put into the book's cover. It was bigger than the usual stone and refracted light shone in the colors of a rainbow. A grimoire. Are you sure? I don't know of any with such power, but some ruler on Valanda seems to know it only too well, and Kylan and I are searching for information. We want to know what this is all about. That's why you sneaked into the palace? And that's why we're traveling to Tormund and trying to help you. We would like to ask your brother to share all his information about the Grimoire with us. You speak of a weapon so powerful that it can end wars on its own. I doubt that my brother will share our information, if he actually possesses any. But I will ask him, I promise you. Thank you, Len. This explosion is still haunting me. Finding information on what happened that day is my way of dealing with it. I will do my best to help you. Sorry. Stop being sorry. Yes, let's sleep then. The more we talk about this topic, the harder it will be for me to find good sleep. So be it. Good night, Glenn. Damn. Sad darkness, sad. Good night, Len.
I should have done the other ones first, and to have the bad time and then the good time.
I mean, was really any of it a good time? I mean, this game is M-rated for a reason.
Sienna's doing okay.
Not really.
She making it.
She almost got murdered. She almost got betrayed. She's forced into doing shit she don't want to do. Who knows what her backstory is? You there, wake up. Huh? Soldiers? Do we look like soldiers to you? What do you want? Do you know where you are? This is a holy place. You have no business here. Ah, my head. Damn it, watch out, it hurts. Sorry, we did not know where we were. It was not on purpose. These are sacred woods. Anyone who enters this forest is sentenced to death. Why are you here then? Hold still or I won't be able to bandage you. We have a state of emergency. Our village, Willan, was attacked by a beast. We wounded it badly, but the beast fled. We are chasing it before it can recover. A beast? Looks like a mix of a bear and a wild boar. Has bright red eyes and is huge. For the wounds we inflicted on it, 3 men had to pay with their lives and 5 others were seriously injured. Sreda, we should not stay here any longer. We are all exhausted. A short break is necessary. The beast will not get far anyway. Can you forgive us for trespassing in this state of emergency? You are armed and look like you can handle your weapons. We'll rest for a moment and then you'll follow us. You want us to help you take down the beast? Don't worry, it can hardly defend itself anymore. Don't help them, Glenn. You could put yourself in danger. Who are you? What do you want from me? Let us help. We have a different objective. Have you forgotten? I know, but haven't you heard? Bright red eyes, just like the demon at the banquet. Maybe there is a connection. Besides, we have no choice anyway, or should we be hanged for entering this forest? Of course not. Alright, get ready while we're still resting. I'm ready. Ready as become. The monster's eyes were glowing red as if it was possessed by some kind of magic. Even our local monster hunter had never seen anything like it before. We've never seen such an aggressive beast before. We have to finish it off while it's still injured. No telling what will happen once it recovers and returns. We can take a break for a few minutes. The beast won't get too far. Get yourself ready. The monster came out of nowhere. It destroyed 2 houses and a barn. Huh? A fairy? Stop kidding. This is no fairy tale. Must chase down the Fey folk. This is a mistake. Why do I feel like the fairy is the beast? Fairies are assholes. It almost feels like it's showing us the way. But where to?
Fight the fairies.
Ignore the fairies and get the loot instead. Don't go any further. Ah, my head. What is going on, Glenn? It hurts so much. The voice inside my head. Glenn, what are you talking about? It's here. Have you seen something? I cannot really see anything. Focus, Glenn. It's a trap. Len, dodge! Holy fucking Christ, shit, dick, fuck! This is Shredda's red-eyed beast. How did you know it was coming? Intuition, I guess. Do you hear their laughter? These forest spirits or whatever they are, have set us up. I told you, man, fairies are fucking assholes. Maybe we can defeat it. Look at its injuries. We've no other choice. There's no turning back anymore. Certain items and skills can apply the following status effects. Heavy, dry, oil, or wet. If an enemy or the party member is hit with an elemental attack while corresponding status effect is applied, extra damage will be dealt. Forgotten Boar. Break his arms. Ice Edge. That did not do much healing. I got him. I got him. I'm kicking ass.
Beat him up.
Playing smart. Smart playing. I didn't get a Grimoire shard out of that, so that's bad. I don't hear their laughter anymore. The forest spirits lured us towards this monster, but why? Because they're assholes. Glenn, you do not look well. The color has left your cheeks. You should have listened to me. The beast that you defeated just now and the demon that attacked the banquet were both born from the planet. Born from Eldrea, and they share one common goal. It is to hunt you down and kill you. Do you understand, Glenn? The world wants to see you dead. Goodbye. Glenn! I sleep. Why me? I'm just a humble Glenn.
For real.
Hey, we made it. A toast to our reunion. I am so glad that nothing happened to you, Len. Glenn took good care of me. Yeah, unconscious in your arms. Thank you for bringing him here safely. Well, the people of Welland helped me. Is it a good idea that we drink here? Shouldn't we be resting? Tormund is close. If it wasn't for the darkness of the night, we could reach it in no time. We have earned this break, right, Sienna? No need to ask me. I'm always available for a drink. I bet you can hold your liquor. You won't find out with just wine. Is that a challenge? Landlord, please bring me your strongest liquor. Honestly, I prefer class. I can serve with both. This liqueur here has the fine taste of an Arcadian predicate wine, and the strength to knock down even a warrior from Baki. Excellent. I plan to travel to Baki in the future. Let me try it as well. Arlette, fetch the fruit lure, would you please? Yes. But Blondie has had enough. What do you mean? Are you drunk? Watch out, I did not take a sip. I need to stay sober for the Prince Len's sake. Oh my, Rob can't hold his liquor. He gets drunk just by smelling it. You see, we should go to sleep. Enough is enough. Don't get angry, Glenn. We have every reason to celebrate. The Kortara Mountains are behind us. Tomorrow, the reward awaits us. If they even have the information we are looking for. We can't be sure of that. Maybe we missed something in Farnsport. Worst case, we are paid in gold. This brings us one step closer to the return of the Band of the Iron Bowl. Have you forgotten our priorities? Of course not, but without gold, we can't finance our search. We can't live on my family's money forever. Calm down, both of you. If it's the alcohol doing the talking right now, then at least let it speak about more joyful things. Finished quest. Received new quest. Women like Sienna are just my type, but unfortunately she doesn't seem to have any interest. Remember, Glenn, it's important to recognize when your attempts are futile. Some men think that just by being persistent, they are proving their love to the woman, but in reality, they are just creepy. Don't be creepy, Glenn.
What a bro.
So, this game has been in production since 2016.
Okay.
It's done by one singular guy.
One dude?
One dude was working on this in his spare time after work. One German dude. So that's why he's taking pot shots at the USA.
Oh.
Don't be creepy, Glenn. I don't think he intended it as a pot shot to the USA, but you know, given these times, it hits a bit different. Princess, are you well? It's too dangerous. We shouldn't go alone. You are the most important person I have. I mean, you don't have her. I have her. Sir Victor, usually my daily life consists only of writing and traveling. Rarely do I get the pleasure of trying out my musical arts. Did you know that when I was a little boy, I was a traveling showman and toured all over Eldrea with a troupe? Even as a child, I had a very deep voice and could delight the audience with it. When my magical talent was recognized, I was sent to the University of Nysa. My master, Bartholomew, suggested that I devote myself to musical magic. So that's why I go doot horn. It was the perfect fit for me. If you want to make small talk, you are in the wrong place. But since I am drunk, I can make an exception. Did you know that I own an airship, the Himmelskaiser, and I even have a crew member? A crew member. One singular crew member. We traveled to Volantis because the Hooge was supposed to be anchored here and our ship needed repairs. I had myself dropped off in Farnsport to earn a little money. Once the repairs were to be done after a couple of weeks, I was supposed to be picked up. I wish we had better timing, then we could have flown to Tormund on the Himmelskaiser. That would have saved us the trouble. But unfortunately, we are now through Kortara in one piece. I just hope this quest is worth the effort, because I have to get back to Farnsport somehow too. When I left the castle, I wanted to be sure not to make any naive mistakes. I knew my savings wouldn't last forever, and I would have to do hard, exhausting work that would push me to my limits. I was prepared for that. Tough world out there, or so I thought. But the real problem wasn't doing the hard work. The real problem was finding work to begin with. Rob and I almost starved to death. Fortunately, he found a job within the city guard and was able to finance us for a few months. Then a job opened up for me, too. Rob was concerned that it might be too dangerous, but we did it anyway. We have had enough of dry bread and watery soup. This was the first instructive lesson for me after I left my castle. A scream? A strange one at that. Is something wrong? We heard someone screaming. Oh, that? I didn't expect you to notice. What are you talking about? What happened out there? Oh, I think I know what it was. How about you explain it to my friends, landlord? With pleasure. Please follow me outside. The reason for this scream is this flower here, Mandragora. What do you mean? The flower can scream? If I pick one, yes. Let me explain. As you know, there is a soul in every living being, whether animal, human, monster, or plant. It is developed differently depending on the being. A plant does not have much of it. A monster has a corrupt version. When a living being dies, the soul leaves the body and flows into the maelstrom, a vortex in which all ether of this world is united. In this whirlpool, the soul dissolves and mixes with other souls. When a living being is born, a new soul forms in the whirlpool of ether and enters the body. It is an eternal cycle. These plants are very special. People here call them white roses because their true name is unknown in Volantis. It's actually called the Weeping Mary. It has a special characteristic in that when it dies, you can see how the soul leaves its body and disappears into thin air. It sounds like a human scream. How terrifying. And quite annoying for many farmers. You seem to have a soft spot for this plant. Your whole garden is full of them. The scream may be disturbing, but their appearance is beautiful. Did you hear that? What was that scream? Princess! Where are you, princess? You fucking suck, Rob. You fucking suck. Princess, where are you? He's. I should just start calling him the owl. Donk. Let us draw the curtain for tonight. Looks like Rob already has. Rob fucking sucks. But yeah, I'm telling you, Sprite's just so much life. Like, that scene, like, that there wouldn't have been nearly as funny if it had more frames of animation. Just the sudden and abrupt.
Yeah.
I love Sprite work. Many people find the soup disgusting, and if it is not prepared properly, they are right. One must remove the muddy taste of the toad by letting it swim alive in clear water. That's nonsense. Are you still drunk? It's the muddy taste that gives the toad soup the right aroma. Mud is nothing more than damp dirt. You don't mean to tell me that dirt carries taste. Hey, I've eaten both variations. Your toad soup lacks any taste. Oh, Sienna, have you slept well? Where is she? Who are you talking about? Len, she wasn't in our room. I thought she was out here. Are you talking about the young girl? She left the inn with the first rays of the morning. Seemed to be in a hurry. What? But why would she not wait for us? That can't be true. She does not want to pay us off. I don't believe that. She did not seem particularly stingy. Maybe she has realized that you have not earned your reward. After all, she traveled half the way here only with the redhead. Whatever the reason may be, let's follow her. We should catch up with her quickly. Thanks for your hospitality. You are welcome anytime. Please visit us again soon. Fuck, I need her. She's my fucking black mage. Okay. Glenn the warrior and Homie the cleric.
Glenn the warrior and Homie the cleric.
Yep. Homie the cleric. You saw the way he plays that horn, man. He has earned the title homie. I do it for a homie. Are we homies? Say we're homies. That's my homie. Till next time, everybody.
Till next time.